Oh crap, I left this image of, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Thursday's Weekly Aksys stream. My name is Sammy, and we're going to be doing a very special stream. We are going to be doing a preview of Mon-Yu. It's fun to come back around, and now that, like, I've played through Yomi, and actually I've, like, seen a couple of other wizardry-style games, I have a real appreciation for this style of game, because it really goes into the core of, like, this is the style of game that these people want, and it's really interesting that, like, you can distill it this hard and make it still so cool. I forgot you just got punched to wake up. Wake up, Lieutenant. So, what I was saying before is this, right? One of the coolest things about this game is that there is zero information hidden. Despite it being a wizardry game, which is about dungeon exploration and stuff like that, Experience has found a way to perfectly give you all of the information that you need to play the game without hand-holding you through any of the gameplay whatsoever. So everything here is information, but not cheats, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can go down here and figure out what the jobs mean, but they won't tell you which jobs are the best, sort of thing, right? By the way, we're gonna go through all of the chibis to start. Like, that's a must. Because I love this dude. Look at this guy. Look at this design. This is so sick. This is one of my favorites, bottom line. And then we got Deathmark characters. I didn't really, since Yomi was the first experience game that I played, I didn't really have appreciation for the Deathmark characters being in Yomi. But you can be them in this, which is sick. But yeah, there is like a tremendous amount, a ton. There's a ton of characters. Oh, that one's really good. They almost like inverted all the colors. This one's sick. Oh, this makes Cassandra look so cool, which is so funny because all she does is heal you the entire time. But then she's got like the double swords and it's hella sick. All right, let's actually make a couple of these. Well, first things first. This is the class that I'm kind of the most excited for in the game, to be honest. Having a gunslinger seems really cool. This is a really cool cleric design. Yeah, the couple of things that I really like about this game is that, in comparison to Yomi, is that one, it is definitely easier to see, and two, so in general, there's more walls and stuff like that. There's more walls for you to, like, sort of section off parts of the game, so you can't see as far in general, which is a little bit more important if you're playing in Type C. Don't hurt them, they're cute. No, they have to die. So, oh yeah, right, I should say, can't you adopt them? No, they have to go. They have to turn into XP for me. By the way, I didn't say this the first time, but this track is kind of awesome. The general battle track, it's pretty sick. Only kinda? No, you're right. It's kind of super good. Oh, there's red ones in this. Can I handle the red ones yet? Oh! Maybe not. No! Yeah, maybe not. Maybe, actually. Nope, never mind. Big miss. Oh, no! My caster. Damn, she was the one I cast heal on, too. This is already going terribly. Try to go around and explore a little bit more before we start running in the skulls again. Actually, I want to find... Ah, crap. I forgot. That's where it was last time. All right. Let's see if this goes a little bit better. We should learn skills, too. So, okay. So, a couple of things... the couple of things that are a little bit different. So, one of the things that is... similar to the Yomi, is that you can still delete your skills and get all of your skill points back, and then add them to a different skill. Ah, I love the gun sound. I'm always, I don't know if you guys know, but I am always long range, sniper, gunslinger, always my favorite characters. Salamander gun? Does it shoot salamanders? Oh, we're completely out of magic. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back one more time and then try to explore a little bit more, and then we'll see what happens after that. Do I want to do this with 3 available heals? Not really, no. Oh, I should say that's another mechanic of the game I never explained. So in Yomi, you used gold in order, or money, I should say, in general, in order for you to level up your weapons and stuff like that. Or you just picked up like plus X weapons off the ground and stuff like that, right? In this game, you actually level up your weapons by using them. You can get, if you have a weapon that you like, you can get it a little bit stronger just by just getting kills with it. And that part's also pretty darn cool. So that means there's a lot of merit to you keeping weapons that you think are cool, have unique abilities or stuff like that. Anyway, let's make this mistake. The map is purple and pink, huge improvement. You think so? So if you remember, Yomi had these little like charge ups on the side, right? And they gave you different things, right? And it's very similar in this one, and they almost act exactly the same. So in this one right here, this is the attack one. This one makes it so that all your spells don't cost anything. So if we go into our spells like this, we can see that across the board, none of our spells cost anything, which is really nice, right? So this way you always have the ability, even if you run out of mana, to cast the spells that you want to cast. And it has a nice little different effect to it this time. This one's defense. So this one has, it's almost identical to the Yomi one, but if you don't know, the version of this is it increases your defense. It will heal you a little bit at the end of the round, and also it gives you a little bit more resistance to debuffs and ailments. If we just do a regular attack all, so we can get to the next round. In Yomi, you had all 3 of them at the start, right? And you were able to use all 3 of them basically however you want. And then there was a 4th version called Recovery, and Recovery also always recovered the last one, or the first one that you used, right? So if you used attack, defense, and luck up, then you would recover the attack first. But if you did, let's say, attack, defense, and then recover, you'd get your attack back, but you'd still have your defense, right? In this game, when you choose, let's say we choose luck up this time, right? When you choose that, once you get done, I'm trying to click on it, you don't have the ability to go to the next one. So that was a pretty, I would say, quite abusable part of Yomi, was that these power-ups are very, very powerful. And so you have the ability to, you basically have the ability to like cycle through all of them through almost every single random encounter and pretty much get through it almost no problem, which is really, really nice. In this game, it's a little bit harder. You don't have the ability to just like basically run through everything. And the secondary thing is that luck not only gives you a little bit of evasion and accuracy up, but it also gives you the ability to get luckier drops if you kill with this on. So if I killed with this on like this, but if you killed with that on, the spoils that you got were a little bit bigger. So you can see the blue skull right here. Blue skull's actually running away from me. If I want to catch the blue skull, I have to corner it. But if I just do laps, I will never catch this thing, which is pretty funny. And then you mix in some of the green stuff, the green skulls in here, and there's like actually ways where you can actually just trap yourself, which is pretty funny. But yeah, that's pretty much the core mechanics of the game. Pretty much everything else after that is very similar or story stuff. So far, like, you know, I played a little bit of it, but I really did have a blast with the game. What I really appreciate from the experience games recently is that the games themselves are designed with the feel of old school games, right? Like they aren't, these guys have been making these styles of game for a really long time, and these games really embody that. And it's the same thing with Yomi. The game gives you so much to understand this really old style game, but it doesn't handhold you through it. It doesn't, but it has added quality of lives that technically make the game easier, right? But the core mechanics of the game are still as difficult. And so games are, you know, obviously they're going to be a little bit easier, a little bit harder. I have been told by a couple of people that Mon-Yu is actually a little bit harder than Yomi. And I can see why. The clan moves, I forgot what they were called. Clan skill, sorry. The clan skill, the thing I was mentioning before, where it's like you get the little debuff or the little buff of free skills or increased defense or stuff like that. You used to have that in Yomi too, and you used to be able to like run through all of them before you had to recover. In this game, you only get one, and then you have to recover every single time. So that will make the game a little bit more difficult. But I think stuff like being able to power up your weapons by battling is a little bit easier because you're already looking for XP, and if you find good weapons, then making them stronger by just naturally battling makes the game slightly easier. So it's like it depends on what you, yeah, a lot. I think Haseo, I think a lot of people who've maybe played the very, very older versions of the game will still say that this game is is easier than those games for sure. But what I appreciate as somebody who's jumped into this genre with Yomi, which is obviously came out very recently, what I really appreciate is that the game doesn't drop so much on you and so much difficulty on you that you're like, oh man, like I'm really struggling here outright to figure out what's going on, right? Like level 1, I did get 3 of my party members wiped, but at the same time, I just went back and I re-healed them and I brought them back over, and we were like, all right, let's do it again, right? But the game also didn't let me clear the entirety of the stage and then like back and go forward with full health and then try to full health the boss, right? The game still is like, no, you still have to go through all of the things that it takes to get to the boss. You might be doing it with a higher XP, but you still have to go through it. And so that part still exists, the difficulty of going through the dungeon, right? And having a little bit of like a pseudo randomness to your encounters. Some encounters might be a little bit harder than others and stuff like that. And I think that'll be it. I'll turn on the music as I go out, but thank you for your time. I really appreciated it. Again, Mon-Yu's out September 21st, so not too long from now. It is super fun, as you said, very similar to Yomi, but has a little bit of changes to it. So it is quite a bit of a different game, but if you love that core mechanic style of a dungeon RPG made from experience, you're going to love this game. And if you had played Yomi and you loved that game, I think there is like 100% chance that you'll like this game as well. So give it a try. I really, really suggest it. I'm going to enjoy it so much. And since I have it on my PC this time, I'm probably just going to play with it on my free time. But we're also going to have a launch day stream, and we'll probably go from where we ended this stream on that other save, and just continue to play a little bit and enjoy the game and sort of unlock the stuff as we go along. But that'll be it for me. Thank you for joining me. Go play some video games. Enjoy yourself. Yomi's pretty fun, but just, you know, have some fun in your life for a little bit, and that way you can tackle the next week. And I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.